Hi guys, I'm Chris.
And I'm Bex.
We are the Nomadic Crobot.
And we are 3 months into owning our first ever floaty home. And here is our beautiful narrowboat, the Whistling Wombat, that we bought about 2 months ago.
Off some crooked bastard that thinks it's funny to sell you a houseboat with a giant leak under the floorboards.
So yes, that's not your eyes deceiving you. She is large. She's 60 feet in length. Even came with a life ring.
Loads of lights on it that don't work.
No navigating for us. So it's got a lovely multi-fuel stove, 3 hatches and 2 sunroof hatches.
Mushroom vent? Is it mushroom vent?
Correct.
Boiler chimney?
Solar panels set up.
Terrible solar setup. And yeah, we're pretty much going to run you through everything that we want to do to the boat to make her beautiful for our awesome little voyage. Here she is. Starting at the bow then, Bex.
So cleverly concealed in this little cupboard is our water tank below the surface. So it's pretty massive, but it's also pretty rusty. Probably when the weather gets a bit better, now that we've actually seen inside the water tank and seen that it's a wee bit rusty, what we're going to do is strip it all back and prime it in there and get it all nice and repainted so that we can happily drink our water without the fear of getting some sort of horrible disease.
So water tank filly up spot, that was broken, the Maverick fixed it, and then the Maverick broke it again, so yeah.
And here we have the unhorniest horn around, for it makes no sound at all.
Yeah, the horn has never worked from day one. So the left nose cushion attachment, yes, we're calling it a nose cushion attachment, works. If you look here, the right nose cushion attachment is not even on there. It's non-existent. So, what do you reckon, Bex?
Yeah, man, we need to sort out our nose cushion.
When the previous seller bought the boat, on one of the recommendations it said to sort out the... what are they called?
Gunnels.
To sort out the gunnels, the walking area on the... By the looks of it, he's tried filling in. That's it, Coops, that's it. That's it. He's tried filling it up and sorted it out, but I'm not sure if he's taken all the rust out underneath properly, because certain areas, as you can see, it's been pulled up and there's still rust underneath it, so...
In your shadow, that's...
Don't know if I've done that very good, to be honest.
That's alright.
All the lights on it, actually, I don't think any of the lights actually work on it. Bex said one worked on it, didn't you?
Yeah, the front navigation light.
Does it?
Well bright, yeah.
It'd be awesome to get all the little lights done on the boat, so that, because I'm really looking forward to doing some sort of night cruising. I really think that would be cool, but I think we need a few more lights than just sort of one on the front that works.
Woohoo! Disco boat.
Disco boat. That'd be awesome though, wouldn't it? Like through like, I don't know, like 1 in the morning or something. Not like 4 till 4 in the morning, but like midnight or something, going around with all the lights blaring. All that. We have this awesome light thing on our roof that extends upwards. Watch. Here I go. But it has no screws.
Erect.
You're dealing with adults here. 37 years of age, the two of us. Together we have a combined age of 74.
So, Chris, I've got a surprise job I'm going to throw at you that I think we need to be doing over the next couple of weekends before it gets too cold, and it is resealing the windows. So before winter sets in and it gets really, really cold, I think it's quite important that we address these windows, so make sure there's no opportunity for any water to get in. As you can see, you get loads of sort of condensation in there from the cold and the warm meeting. Leave that bit out. Don't need a lesson in what condensation is, but we can look forward to that.
So a thing that we've overlooked really, we've just concentrating on everything else, is the security of the hatches, because a hatch already is meant to supposedly be the easiest access for a crook or a villain to intrude on the vessel. But as you can see, there's the wooden panel inside the hatch is just absolutely buggered really. It needs a whole new one on every single one on the boat. They're in various conditions, so some of them are worse than others. I think we're just going to get rid of them all, to be honest. Basically we're going to have to measure out new bits of wood, marine-ise them if that's what you're meant to do. Is that the right word, Bex?
You use marine ply.
Oh, okay, yeah, use marine ply. There you go, I'm trying here.
Yeah.
And then sort out a proper way to put a locking system on there too. So first of all, solar panels were the main thing that I thought that we need on a boat when we're cruising. You know, we're not going to be plugged in anywhere. We're going to be getting most of our electricity from the engine and the solar panels. So the boat came with solar panels, but straight away we knew they're tiddly, they're tiny. We need replacing. You know, these just look like something that someone would maybe use if you're away for a weekend or something. I don't know. I think these came in a pack with like a wind turbine thing, so I don't think it's sort of much cop, to be honest.
Ooh, new rope guide needed.
So our gas canisters. Supposedly we need to look underneath there. That could all be rusty and fail its next medical. Probably not too much of a biggie. Biggie if it all goes wrong though, innit? And blows.
Unbeknown to the previous seller, who was using a Jenny to charge up his leisure batteries, there's actually a second alternator on the engine, so that was a nice little find. So we can be charging those bad boys up as we chug along. And probably one of the biggest projects that we need to tackle on the boat is sorting out this blooming hot water tank situation. So what we've decided to go for is a calorifier. Is that how you say it? So that we can harness the energy from the engine as we're chugging along to heat up our hot water. It seems like a good idea.
And this is where the calorifier is going to live. This is going to be the calorifier's home. Possibly.
So that's it for the outside. Now let's step in. Welcome. So hey guys, as you may or may not know, this is our living room, or saloon as some people like to refer to them. It's pretty much a higgledy-piggledy mess at the minute. There's tools in the corner, there's a random old bed from the back bedroom. There isn't really much in here that is ours. We haven't kind of come in and put our stamp on it. We haven't got any of our cool shit in here just yet. So what we're wanting to do really is as we work our way through all of our tasks on the boat, we probably want to remove all of the carpet in here from the bottom of the walls and from the floors, put some new flooring in, maybe pick, if we can agree, find a nice colour to slap on the bottom of the walls. We want to retile the very wonky bonky tiling around the fireplace, and then just start bringing in some of us, our things, bring in, you know, our identity into the room and make it our little cosy nest where we can snuggle down in front of the fire and chill out. So we really love the tongue and groove on the walls and the ceiling in here, so we kind of want to leave that be. A lot of people sort of slap a lot of paint over it, and whilst that can look quite nice, I think we just kind of want to retain the cabiny feel that it gives us. And like Chris mentioned earlier on, we need to address these hatches, so we want to take out this old pretty rotten wood on the inside, replace that and get some top-notch security going on so no one can break in. Why, that's my boots.
So, in here we have said bow thruster. We would like to get that sorted. Even if we don't use it, in the future when we get to sell it, it will add value to the boat. Hopefully no one will watch the video and see everything that's got wrong with it now. When the boat comes out for blacking and the survey, we're going to get that little baby looked at. Because she's currently unfunctionable, we're going to make her functionable.
Into the kitchen. Let's do that again. That was just silly. Okay. And through to the kitchen. I know what you guys are thinking. These tiles are quite delicious, but I'm afraid to say we're going to rip them off. No, in all reality, they're pretty grotesque. I think we're both in agreement that we're quite happy to get them out of the way. And also, with them being cork, you've got to be quite careful apparently with cork tiles on a boat, because they can hold moisture, which isn't ever good.
There you go, Bex has already had a go at it.
And Chris has just really like cemented the idea that we have to take them now. So we're still a little bit undecided exactly what we're going to do with the kitchen. We know that them tiles are going, and I think like ideally if we had our way we would replace the worktop with like a really nice wooden one and get a butler sink going on over here, because Chris is particularly fond of a butler sink, as am I, to be fair. So if we can sort of worm one in somewhere, we'll give that a shot.
So this is an old Aldi boiler. I don't think it's the same Aldi as the shops. Lidl boiler. So yeah, enough said. That's got to go. Now I think we're going to try and keep it. We're still running on our first bottle of gas at the moment. We've been having showers at the marina, but for the cooker and everything, and for our week travelling back, we still haven't got through that first bottle yet. So a lot of people say it uses about a gas bottle a week, which is about 40 quid a week I think, which isn't good. But we have a new plan where we're thinking of heating up the water from the engine and then just using this bad boy sort of as last resort. So in here, this is where the Maverick's been living. So this is where the hot water tank used to live. Since we're thinking about getting the calorifier, it frees up this whole free space down here for like hamster cage or, don't know, worm farm or something. Coop's leaving all this stuff lying around again. Such a messy dog. Okay, so bedroom. So I think this used to be a dinette originally. It's been converted into the bedroom, which is awesome because you wake up in the morning, you got hatch, and then kitchen hatch up there too. As long as you spend enough time sort of sitting on bed, which I'm sure we're going to be doing. It's a very cosy area, especially in the summer. I think Bex wants to get rid of that.
It's ugly.
These things have got to go here. They're just horrible. I don't like them.
Onto the pigsty, otherwise known as the bathroom. So currently this is basically just like a storage cupboard for all of our tools and random things whilst we're fixing bits and bobs up. So please excuse how absolutely disgusting it is in here. It's all going to get ripped out because I've got grand plans for this bathroom. Upcycling some lovely old furniture, building a compost toilet, retiling the shower, and it's going to be proper lush.
Oh look, I've turned back into Chris. That's why you never see me and Bex in the same shot. We are the same person. Under this hat. You ready? Right, now follow us back to the old spare bedroom. This is the room that I've been begging Bex to let me turn into like a little extra study or like guitar room, mini bar, pool room. So the disaster room. So much we want to do in this room. We're going to have it as an extra little chill out room for when Bex gets too bad. But when Bex and Coops get a bit too annoying, I need a little chill out, you know, a little bit of relaxation from it all. A hard day with them two on the cut, I can come back to this little room. This is the room with the belly button as well. So this is the first room which, you know, the disaster has nearly been sorted out. The old cork again, get rid of that. I mean, that is... I like a beer mat, but not on my wall.
So right here is where I envisage our washing machine will go, because I am fighting hard for a washing machine. I've lived without one on a van before and it's horrible after a while. It's all plumbed in ready for one, so we just need to get a little bad boy packed into this corner.
See, we have got a washing machine.
A slightly better washing machine.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay then. So a quick walkthrough for you guys, because you know I love the little walkthrough thing, for anyone that used to watch our old videos of when we tried to hunt old houseboats. Fault specs. Analytic specs.
Ooh, I've got a thought. So, viewers, what would you do with our boat? Is there anything that particularly stands out that you know, However flamboyant the idea, we're up for hearing about it, so let us know your thoughts.
The back room, you might see that it's suddenly got loads of junk on the floor now, because when I edited this I wanted to make it sort of look a little bit more respectable, but this is actually what it looks like currently. It's probably actually, by the time this video goes out, going to be worse. Like, subscribe and smash the bells, guys!
Ding-a-ling!
Cheers!